Let's have fun with it.
Uh-oh. Step up on the scene. Y'all can't fuck with us on no level. They snitches, man. Let me tell you something. Talking about, I'm calling the police. If you have a warrant, I'm turning you in. Jesus Christ had a warrant, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Judas ass niggas, turn them in for 30 shekels. That's that $2,000 reward. All y'all pussy and y'all hate your people. I ain't wanna do it because this shit is vanity. If I didn't do it, I know you'll be mad at me. But this what they wanted, so this what it had to be. I got a burner to feel like a calorie. They need to hang that shit up like a gallery. Everything that they be teaching is fallacy. Actually, they don't love Christianity. All of that purple, no originality. So easy questioning your sexuality. Cut all the noise, kill all the faggots for you to police. The reality, finance the school, or police with salary. I do not mess with no strong like an allergy. Turn on the news. Put on a bag, they murderers happily. Obvious you have no sense of morality. Cadence to women, I think it's a strategy. See the mentality, modern day Pharisee. Burdens are luxury, it's insanity. Came from a word that you have to attack. You bite your hand and it's prejudice, blasphemy. These niggas crazy. Like split personalities, arrested a nigga. They teach on the Sabbath day, white supremacy. All of this spirituality, Miami's a ghetto. So the casualty, loyalty's not built inside your anatomy. You want disgrace with the all nationality. I know that this gotta hurt like a cavity. Your wife cannot see you lose like a manatee. Indirect distance, your bitches is cowardly. Y'all niggas pussy, he this vulgarity. Notebooks are given like chastity. Close to the edge, so I hop from the balcony. You niggas stick to the municipality. NYPD who be paying them hourly. You cannot skate with this side in this galaxy. You cannot fuck with us in no capacity. What must your father, your leader, your majesty? Honestly, there is no place that I'd rather be. You became ready for war like a Maccabee. Home of the truth and I'll die for my family. All these cats is bitches. They ain't fucking us on no level. They snitches, man. Let me tell you something. Talking about, I'm calling the police. If you have a warrant, I'm turning you in. Jesus Christ had a warrant, nigga. Judas ass niggas, turn them in for 30 shekels. That's that $2,000 reward. All y'all pussy and y'all hate your people. Bitch.
Okay,
That's going out there, y'all. You know who this is. You know what this is, man. I am Precinct Officer 50 Ayashala out the UPK under Commander Jenny Hana, man. You know what I'm saying? Today is Thursday Scripture Breakdown class. And today I am breaking down false prophets. You feel me? False prophets, you know. And I'm going to show you how these other fake Israelite groups are just like Christian churches. You feel me? Just like the Christian churches, just like the synagogues, the mosques, Catholic churches. They're all the same, man. UPK is the only original, you feel me, speaking the real truth, talking this real truth, man. Really bringing our blacks, Hispanic, and Native people, man, together in the ghetto. We're not trying to bring you out the ghetto. We're not trying to bring you out the ghetto. We are trying to get us together in the ghetto. You feel me? Because that's what, man, it's crazy, man. America is crazy. You feel me? They make it seem like the ghetto is a bad place, man. No, they make the ghetto a bad place. But if we come together, man, the ghetto, everybody wants to be like us, man. Ghetto or not. You feel me? But I'm about to break it down on these false prophets. So start with Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahshua thumb to the brothers. Shalom Shamar El thumb by Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're going to go to Ezekiel 34 and 10. Start with Ezekiel 34 and 10.
Salakia.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 34, verse 10. Thus saith the Lord God, behold, I am against the shepherds.
I am against the shepherds. You feel me? Right now, the Most High is against fake Israelite groups, Christian pastors, priests. You feel me? Catholic Church priests. The Most High are against them. Go ahead.
And I will require my flock at their hand.
He will require his flock at their, meaning that they are supposed to do good with his flock, but they are not. Keep going.
And cause them to cease from feeding the flock.
Now the flock is seeing that these people are only against the Most High and his people, like our Christian churches, man, like these fake Israelite groups. They are against our people. We got tons of clips, man, especially IUIC, man. IUIC hates Hispanics and they hate blacks. They call us niggers and spicks and wetbacks, man. You feel me? UPK, man, we don't talk down on our people, man. If you don't want to join us, man, we gonna let you know. We gonna let you know who you are on the inside, man. You feel me? We're not about to call you slanderous names like the oppressor would when you don't follow their laws and rules. You feel me? We just gonna let you know, man. The Most High don't like what you're doing, so you need to change. But if you leave IUIC, man, you're doing something good for yourself. But they gonna get mad and they gonna call you out your name. They gonna call you spicks. They gonna call you wetbacks. They gonna call you niggers. You see what I'm saying? They are not for our people, man. Keep going.
Neither shall the shepherds feed themselves anymore.
And now they're not going to be eaten, man. You see these churches right now. These churches are falling apart. Nobody goes to church anymore. Nobody goes to church anymore because they already done seen how churches only want your money. Churches only want your money. And so people are not going there no more. Because you paying tithes, but they're not doing nothing for you. They're not doing nothing for the neighborhood. But they're driving around in nice fancy cars. You know, same thing with the fake Israelite groups, man. They're not out here feeding the people, man. UPK, you can find us everywhere, feeding the people, clothing the people. You feel me? That's what we're doing. We are out here, man. We're not just on the corner speaking and yelling, man. We are actually making a difference out there in Texas, man. El Paso. You feel me? On the borders, man, trying to help our people. If you want to know who's really doing something, man, in the Most High work, man, just look at the works we do, and then look at the works that everybody else do. You feel me? Keep going.
For I will deliver my flock from their mouth.
And now the Most High is delivering everybody. Like I said, you don't see nobody in the Christian church no more. You feel me? You're not seeing nobody in the Christian churches no more. You feel me? And then these fake Israelite groups are falling apart. These fake Israelite groups are falling apart. All their dirty laundry is getting brought to the top, man. Was that it on that?
A little bit more.
Go ahead.
That they may not be meat for them.
Yeah, man. They can't eat off of us no more. You see what I'm saying? They can't eat off of us no more. They're done. The Most High is making sure that we're not dependent on these churches, the synagogues, the Catholic churches. And we dang sure ain't relying on fake Israelite groups. They all have the same agenda, man. And that agenda is self-lust. That's all it is, man. They only want to feel powerful. That's not what we do in the ISUPK, man. We are here for our people. We give up our power to help our people. Let me get Matthew 7:15. Man, we ain't proud here, man. We're holy here. We're separate. So people looking out, or people outside looking in, they might call us proud. But we're not proud, man. We are a holy people, man. We walk the way of Christ. And we show our people that there's a way out of this hellhole that we're stuck in. Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets.
Beware of false prophets. Go ahead.
Which come to you in shepherd's clothing.
Ain't that sound like your pastor? Don't that sound like that IUIC group, man? They come looking all suave, face cut up, or clean shaved, in the suit, in that all purple with the tassels on the bottom. Them ain't even fringes, man. Them is tassels. What IUIC be wearing. Them is tassels at the bottom of their shirt. They all looking what do you call it? You want to call that cute. They all looking cute and they all purple. No originality. You feel me? Go ahead.
But inwardly, they are ravening wolves.
They are ravening wolves, man. They are tearing our people apart. IUIC is tearing our people apart. Talking about they turn you in if you had a warrant. It was Trayvon Martin's fault that he got shot. They go against our people that don't do nothing to them, but just want to just get out of that group because they see the disgustingness of that group. But then the African kill our sister in their group, and the African killed one of our people in their group, and they ain't said not one dirty thing about an African. Make that make sense, man. They are ravening wolves, man. They are disgusting. Just like your pastors, man. Your pastors will eat your block up inside out. Have you put all this money in the church, but when you actually need help with your light bill or anything, where are they at? Where are they at, man? Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, man. It's disgusting. Was that it on that?
Okay.
Let's get to Matthews 24:11. Did you have anything to add on? Go ahead.
These false prophets.
Mm-hmm.
You see them every day.
Every day.
You got IUIC.
Right.
HOC. You have what is it? AOC, the out there in New York, the ones that was in all black that started that fight a couple years back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of them. There's the candy cane people. I can't remember the name of them, but they be wearing red and white, and they think they something.
Hey,
Here's the thing.
Yeah, they haven't came against the UPK, so yeah, I don't really know too many different of them groups out there either. So
Yeah, I was when I first came into the truth. Look, before I came into the school, I came into a little bit of knowledge and thought I was knowing something, so I started looking, you know what I'm saying, and searching, and I seen a whole bunch, and they all felt like, I don't know, weak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They didn't feel right. They didn't feel like they were telling everything the way it's supposed to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I come into the school and find out almost all fake Israelite groups stem from one school.
Mm-hmm.
And they all go a different way because they don't like the way it was taught. The way it was taught. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to be taught a different way. They didn't like how we're not supposed to copulate other nations.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they create another group. A man can have multiple wives. They don't like that. So they go another group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't do the things that's supposed to be traditional and truthful, like the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So they pretty much just want to create their own doctrine to go by, so they can pretty much what I said earlier, follow their lust.
Right. They want their own understanding, pretty much. I mean, if I remember correctly,
not their own understanding, just they want to follow their own lust.
Right. Yeah, their own lust.
Mm-hmm.
But I was about to say, like, isn't there a scripture that says not to go on your own understanding?
It's duh.
You have to be taught. You know what I'm saying? The right way. But now they out there talking about, yeah, it's okay. If that brother right there got a warrant, I'm turning him in. It's just like, yo, that tripped me out when I first heard that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting a brother to sit there and be like, I'm snitching on you. I'm telling the police. But when I seen that he was a cop, it all made sense.
All makes sense.
All
yeah,
made sense.
They were raised. They were raised by cops, and when I say that is because they were raised in America,
right?
You know, but like I was raised in America, but then I was re-raised by the UPK.
Right.
You feel me? By Commander General Yohana and everybody and every man under him. But IUIC, they got re-raised by a man that was sent to infiltrate Black Israelite groups.
Right, as a cop, he was undercover.
He was undercover. And that's all their mentality. Because once he got found out, they gave him money to set up his own group, so he can still infiltrate. But now he's infiltrating as an IUIC, a fake Israelite group. But he's getting a lot of followers because it's just like I said, it looks so pretty, man. It looks so pretty on the outside. But you walk up to this UPK, man. We wearing, life is warfare. UPK is warfare. Everything we talk about is war. Because that's who the Most High was about. That's what the Most High was about. And that's what Christ followed. There's war with yourself to live in America and change as a person. You're eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. You're celebrating all these pagan holidays. and then you learn that all of this is bad, and now all your friends and family is looking at you different. Now you either going to stick with it or you're going to go back to the world.
Right.
That's war. You are at war with yourself and with your family and with your friends. Nowhere else would teach you that. Everybody else will say, you know what? Just make them happy. Compromise. You know what? If you're still doing that, but then you're still teaching this truth, if you're still going to their birthday party, but you're still teaching it, you're telling them what we're telling you, you'll get them in here easier. Because they say, oh, I can still do this, but at the same time, this is who I am. Oh, that sounds good. I like that. That sounds just like the Christian churches that also sound like fake Israelite groups. Christian churches back in the day, man, homosexuality was not allowed in the church. It was not allowed in the church. But they started losing people. They found out that homosexuality and the people that goes with that lifestyle are making a lot of money now. They open their doors to it. Most of the pastors in there was that way anyway. And now I'm just like, well, hey, you know, I ain't really got to fully come out the closet, but at the same time, I can start letting my people in here. I know these people got money. I hang out with these people. You feel me? But yeah, everything changed to the liking for the money, for their lust.
Right.
UPK don't bend, man. Don't bend, don't fold.
That's right.
We keep it straight, man.
Yeah, right. It's like, if I may.
Go ahead.
3 things. First thing, to piggyback on what you said earlier. When they meet the ISUPK, they see warlike men in warlike apparel.
That's right.
And they are very austere. And they get scared. You know what I'm saying? And go, oh, you know what? That's not for me. Let me go ahead and go over here because these goddamn sissies, they look like they for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh yes, them. Yeah, we bring out demons, man. And sometimes you can't fight your demon right away, man. So you just be like, you know what? I can't take this. Exactly what that is. Go ahead.
Right. And back in the day, before the Christian church let the dang homosexuals into the church and all that stuff, they deemed homosexuality as a mental disorder. You had a mental case, something wrong with you to take another man's rod into you. You know what I'm saying? Or to sit there and be bumping uglies with another woman. It's a lock on the language, but I was trying to make it as clean as possible. You know what I'm saying? And now I understand, like, the gay community has, it's like, I can't say that. The alphabet community, they have a lot of people, big wigs that have money. And they know, like, hey, yes, you're welcome here. And then they started to change and started doing the marriages for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's all to shit. I mean, it's like it. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the third thing I wanted to say.
Right, go ahead and give me Matthew 24:11.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 11. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. That's it.
Okay, no, that's good. Go ahead and start from the top.
And many false prophets shall arise.
Many false prophets shall arise.
Shall rise.
Shall rise. Wow, you sound like you said shall arise. Shall rise. Many false prophets shall rise, and these churches and these fake Israelite groups, you feel me? And all these other fake religions, many of them is going to rise. And what?
And shall deceive many.
And shall please many.
Deceive.
And shall help many.
Deceive.
You're going to deceive many, man. Many, man. So like, I had to. I had to. It was just right there. It was right there. But no, seriously though. They're going to deceive a lot of people, men and women.
Right.
Fake Israelite groups, churches, Catholic, synagogues, fake Jews.
The white Jews.
The fake Jews.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're a black Jew, then you're a Jew.
True.
If you're a fake Jew, then you're.
I mean, but there's people that look like us and claim that they're Jew, but they're not.
Yeah, but that's all fake Jews.
Right.
Fake
Jews are white Jews.
Yeah. Fake Jews, you feel me? Many false prophets. And they're going to take many of us and deceive us.
Right.
Go to 24.
24.
Come. Matthew 24 and 24.
I have to find this. Why did I do that?
You are going to get deceived by these false prophets, man. Go ahead.
Matthew 24, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders.
Yeah, man, these fake Christ, man, that Caesar Borgia that is up in your churches. You feel me? And these and keep going. What does it say?
Insomuch
No, I'm sorry. Start from the top.
Okay. For there shall arise false Christs.
False Christ, Caesar Borgia in these churches.
That's multiple Christs.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah. There's multiple. You know,
right.
You got your Allah, and
and what is that? The Saint Mother or something.
Yeah, that one, right. The one that's up in where is that? Not Cuba, but Brazil. Is it in Brazil? Yeah.
Brazil, Cuba.
That big old statue.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. Multiple fake Christs. You feel me? Keep going.
And false prophets.
And false prophets, man. The people that follow these people and push this. Push that falseness, man, upon our people. Keep going.
Okay. And shall shew great signs and wonders.
And shall shew great signs and wonders. They try to show you and tell you that it helped them so much, and this is why they live the way that they live. You feel me? Which is all bull, man. There is only one Christ. There is only one God. And that's the Christ and the God of this Bible of the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. The 12 tribes of Israel.
It's a lot here, if I may.
Go ahead.
I thought, like, they shall shew great signs, such as, like, floods and fires is the work of the Most High, right? Even though some of them are man-made.
No, it's just they're prophesying falseness, but it looks good. Like how they say, pretty much how they're talking about how like
Christ coming back for everybody.
Christ coming back for everybody. Like the reason why we're going to war for them is because that we're trying to help everybody. That's why we're going to war. That's why we're going to war. But pretty much why they're really going to war is the Most High said that this is going to happen. The Most High said that they're going to bring each other to an end.
Right.
You feel me? Those are the that's pretty much what that means. But
Okay.
yeah, it's just falsifying things that's really going to happen, but they're putting it in a perspective to where that they're showing the people like this is why we're doing it, but knowing that that's all false.
Right. So how would I break the weather and the other stuff going down? You know what I'm saying? Like the climate and all that other stuff. How would I break that down to somebody?
Like what you mean?
There's
Right. So that that's something else. Yeah, we can go over that Monday.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you want to go over something like that Monday, we can do that Monday. Um, but yeah, and just I mean, because like I said, no matter what it is, you know, the Most High has already planned out all of this. You
Okay.
feel me? So even if they're saying, even if you catch somebody starting a fire and now this fire is ablazing and it's taking over a lot of stuff, the Most High said that there's going to be great calamity on America. You feel me? America's gonna fall, burn, and gonna have people scared. So he's gonna scare people in all the ways possible.
Okay.
If it's natural or if it's somebody else doing it, America is gonna be trembling. If you live in America, you're either gonna believe that these are natural things happening, and you're trying to protect yourself, or people's actually setting it up, and now you're scared of everybody you look at.
Right.
You feel me? And if you love and believe in America, and America don't know what to do, you don't know what to do.
Right.
So when it comes down to it, no matter how it's starting, no matter how it's starting, no matter what's going on, the Most High is putting all this in motion because He is shaking America up. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but yeah, like I said, we can touch more on that on our Monday class. All right, let's get to Luke 6:26. Baba Kasha. Is there a little bit more on that one?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Finish that one up.
If it were, in so much that if it were possible, they shall.
Hold on. All right, start that back over. It's
That.
possible? No.
In so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
They should deceive the very elect. There is really strong brothers out there, man, that is taken up in a way by these falsified prophets. You feel me? Because, like as I was just explaining, some people hear and see things, and then depending on how their parents raised them, if their parents loved America and was an Israelite, this person is a strong, this is a strong person that was raised by these people. But at the same time, their parents put these beliefs in their head, and now they found somebody that speaks just like their parents, even though it's falseness. Now they done got this elite, this great person that could have been great in the real truth. You feel me? But his head has already been tangled around this falsified stuff. That once he heard somebody speaking, because a lot of people were running from the Christian church, but they love the Christian church because of what they grew up with, what their parents taught them. But at the same time, they're seeing that it's not happening in the churches no more because the churches done turned so sideways to try to keep money coming in there. More sideways, not so sideways, but more sideways than they already was, just to keep money coming in the church, that they find a fake Israelite group. that sounds just like a Christian church, but is pushing a little bit more stuff that makes you feel stronger and better about yourself. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying the UPK, man, we're not saying stuff to make you come in here. We are saying stuff to weed out who wants to be in here. You have to want to be here. We're not going to sugarcoat anything to make you come in here.
That's right.
If you don't want to be, shalom. But you're going, we're going to find our men and women that understand what's going on here. You feel me? All right, let me see the water. Let me get was that it on that?
Yeah, Luke 6:26.
Luke 6:26. Damn
No.
right.
You said Luke.
Yeah, I mean, you already did.
Okay. The book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Start that over. Do it again.
Woe unto you.
Woe unto you. Salaki, IUIC. Woe unto you, IUIC. Can't, hold on, Salaki. Can't be lukewarm about it here either. And that's right, sis. That's right. Go ahead, say it again.
Woe unto you.
Woe, no, that's right. Woe unto you, IUIC. Woe unto you, Christian churches. Go ahead.
When
Right, go ahead.
When all men shall speak well of you.
Man, people talk so good about IUIC even after all the stuff that we done brought out on them. People still talk good about IUIC because they say what people want to hear. Especially a lot of women, man. A lot of women. They only have one wife. They all wear purple. They all are God-fearing men. Which is all false. They are homosexuals. That's why they don't want more than one wife. Everything they speak is false. They hate their people. They hate blacks. They hate Hispanics, man.
It's lucky if I may.
Go ahead.
Wasn't one of them caught with a transgender?
Yeah.
And shot him in the face?
Yeah. One was caught with a transgender. The head bishop over there is sending people dick pics, pretty much. Salaki from my language. You feel me? But no, yeah, he's out there sending, pics like that around the whole congregation throughout it. The whole congregation, man, he's sending out pics, man, of that sort. Woe unto you, man. Keep going.
For so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Right. Just like I was saying, man, some of these kids, they hear about preachers and pastors and, priests and just all these things, man. But their father and their parents was already mind warped into believing that these were good people. But woe unto you, man. That means death. You guys are going to get yours, man. And I'm telling you, man, if you are teetering in any of these fake Israelite groups, are teetering in these Christian churches, are teetering in these synagogues, you better fall over this way. ISUPK, home of the truth, man. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. Get into these classes, ask any questions you want. We're not going to shy away from it.
Yeah, right.
We're going to break it down. We're going to tell you what it is. And as long as you are actually willing to change and learn and listen, you're going to understand it. But if you come in here with a bullhead, thinking that you already know everything, because the Most High talks to you himself. He knows your heart. You stay where you at, man. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for it. Is that it on that?
God.
All right. 2 Peter 2:1. We ain't got time for y'all to be just wanting to battle us. You're going to lose every time. UPK is undefeated, man. We know who the Most High is with. Y'all know who the Most High is with. You can see it in your groups. You can see it in your churches. You can see it in your synagogues. Lies, deception, deceit. It's all there, all in plain sight. But you just can't leave it, can you? Because it just feels so much like home. Because when you need to hear that one thing that you just need to hear to make it through your day, you can keep sinning. Just pay your tithes and show up once a week. And God forgives you. That is the holy grail right there, man. You tell somebody that they can keep doing the evil that they're doing. Just come to church, pay your tithes, come to the Catholic Church, talk to the priest, do your Hail Marys, and everything is good. It's hard for people to change. It's war. And y'all already always talk about love and peace, love everybody. So we know war is not in you.
Right.
But life is warfare, damn it. And we teach you that in the UPK. You go to war with yourself first. And once you win that war with yourself and you get your Hebrew name, and then you start coming an officer, oh, then you war with others. But you're still warring with yourself every day. To train, to push yourself harder in these scriptures, to learn these breakdowns. So when if somebody do want to come up and battle you, you know how to use your sword. Keep going.
Oh, sorry, I was looking up a word.
No sweat.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
But there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them. Bought them, and bring upon themselves swift destruction.
Man, watch how fast and easy the IUIC
What is that?
Crumble. Watch how they crumble.
We pronounce that pernicious or
pernicious? Yeah, pernicious.
Okay.
Watch how they crumble, man. Like I said, the only reason why the churches are staying afloat because these are government businesses. So the government don't want them to fall because they know that they're still going to get people in there. People are still going to go to churches for a safe haven some point in time in their life. But churches, man, their numbers are dwindling. Their numbers are dwindling. You feel me? All these other, you're just gonna watch how all these other things that is not ISUPK will just gonna dwindle away, man. It's all because of them. It's their fault. They can't stop lying. They can't stop being adulterers. They can't put down pork. They can't put down a ham sandwich when there's turkey, when there's beef, goat. There's just so many other meats out there that you can eat. But you just gotta have your ham. For what? For what? You gotta eat like a boss, so you gotta have your shrimp and lobsters. No, man, you wanna eat like a boss, man? Get some bison and some lamb. That's eating like a boss. You feel me? Get you some salmon.
Like speaking of salmon.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's other ways around it.
Right.
If you want to be boss-like. If you want to splurge. There's good food out there that's expensive. And that's healthy. That's clean. That's lawful. You can't put down a cigarette. You can't stop smoking weed. How can you be the leader of anybody, man? Go ahead.
Yes, like if I may. Speaking of salmon, I had just talked to my cousin, and we was talking about something my mom made, some baked salmon spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Why ain't you eating catfish?" It's unlawful. How is it unlawful?
Ain't got no scales.
Right. We just explaining that it's got no scales and it's a bottom feeder. You know what I'm saying?
It just ain't got no scales. It doesn't matter that if it's a bottom feeder or not. You are to eat fishes with fins and scales.
Right.
If it doesn't have fins and scales at the same time, means that it is unclean.
Right.
Tuna does not have scales. It has fins, but it doesn't have scales. Right. Sharks, they have fins, but no scales. Lobsters, they have scales, but no fins. Like it's that simple. If you have to cut off the fins and you have to descale your fish, that's the only fish that you can eat.
You know, they actually have a fish that's illegal in the U.S. that's lawful.
No, probably.
It's called the parrotfish. You know what I'm saying? It has fins and scales.
Yeah, probably.
I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
It's ridiculous. That's the end of one.
Kind of.
All right, let's go to 1 John 4:1.
1 John 4:1. The book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of God.
Say that again.
Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Believe not every spirit. Don't believe every man that comes up to you and say, I know the Most High. I'm here from the Most High. And then they go off telling you, you know who you are. You are the 12 tribes in this Bible. Did you know this? Did you know that? Don't go off by just hearing that. Go ahead.
Okay. But try the spirits whether they are of God.
Try the spirits. And what I say, man, God is a man of war, man. God is about war. That's after his spirit. That is of his spirit. War. And that's what UPK is about. Like I said, we're not out there trying to fight everybody. We're not out there trying to bully people. We're not out there pushing up on corners. We set up and we speak. We set up and we are trying to get people that want to be in here. We are not trying to start a riot. We are not trying to start a fight. We are doing what the Most High want us to do. Wake up our people. Keep going. Is that it on it? Okay.
Because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Many false prophets have gone out into the world. And like the brother said earlier, man, most of them came from the UPK. Most of them came from the UPK, learned from the UPK. Couldn't stomach it and dipped out. Couldn't stomach it and they dipped. Made their own congregation of lust. Isaiah 52:3.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 52, verse 3. For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
Yeah, man. All you pastors, all you fake Israelite groups, y'all sold yourself for naught. Nothing. For America money, which means nothing. America is going to fall, and you are going to fall with it. What that end part say?
Okay. And ye shall be redeemed without money.
Without money, man. You know what that money means? That's that promise that the Most High gave his people. UPK is going to be rich in it. If you're with the UPK, you are going to get that riches of the Most High. These fake Israelite groups and these pastors that is leading our people astray, them weak, false, stupid shepherds, they're going to get nothing because they done already sold everything they have to get what they got in America. And America was just a stepping stone for the Most High to show how powerful he really is. And you're going to fall with it. So I pray you understand. You better get out of these fake Israelite groups. And you better get out of these churches, synagogues, and all those other things that's not the UPK. If you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You better get home before the street lights come on. And street lights, that's God cracking open. That's the Christ cracking open the sky, man. That's that street light. You better get here. Let me get a Nema 1 and 1.
No, this one?
Yeah. Is that how you say it?
No.
No?
No. Nahu or Nahum?
Nahum. There you go.
Nahum 1 verse 11. There is one come out of thee that imagineth evil against the Lord.
Woo!
A wicked counselor.
Woo! Nasty Nate. That is who that is, man. Well, that's pretty much all of the brothers that left the UPK. But that's 100% Nasty Nate, man. This is one thing that the Christian pastors and all those other churches and synagogues that are out there, that's one thing that they didn't have on these fake Israelite groups, man. These fake Israelite groups came out of the truth. They learned from the truth. Churches and all that, man, they learned from the oppressor. They know the truth, but they learned from the oppressor. Fake Israelite groups, they learned from the truth. They left because they had their own agenda. Go ahead and read that again.
There is one come out of thee that imagineth evil against the Lord.
The Nasty Nate, he wants to put you in jail if you got a warrant. The Nasty Nate that are raising men to sleep with transgenders and shoot them in the face. The Nasty Nate that got a second-hand man that is scam artisan that is scamming poor people that are our people to get more money in IUIC. That is Nasty Nate, man. Keep going.
A wicked counselor.
A wicked counselor, man. He worked for the cops. Same people that put 4 brothers that had 35. Whew, I had to almost catch myself. 35 punks in purple holding down 4 men. And when the cops get there, yell out, he got a gun. He got a gun. Knowing what happened. Knowing what happens when a cop comes towards a black man without a gun, we get killed. You're yelling that we have a gun? You was trying to get our brothers murdered out there, man. You're disgusting. Keep going.
Is it?
All right, I'm going to finish this with Jude 1 and 8. Y'all are disgusting, man. If you following Nasty Nate, I advise you get out of there now. Because there's going to be so much hell that's going to break loose on them purple punks, man. I pray you understand. Go ahead.
The book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise, also those filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignities.
Do I have to break this down to y'all? I mean, we UPK, so I'm going to go ahead and break it down. Go ahead, start from the beginning.
Likewise, also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh.
Filthy dreamers, man. They left the UPK thinking and dreaming that they can make something better. That they can do better than the UPK, that they were going to be stronger and better. Yeah, because they work in numbers, man. We work in the strength of the Most High. Did you know Commander Jenny Ohana sent the same 4 brothers out the next week? And did you know that IUIC sent out 200 people out there in KC? Because they thought, they know we got numbers. We are everywhere. UK and America. We are everywhere. We could have had at least 1,000 people show up in KC. And that's just for fun. Commander Junior Hanna sent out the same 4. Even brothers that stayed out there in KC that missed the week when we got held down, he told those brothers to stand down. He said, if you was not out there the week of that incident, you stay back. Sent out the same 4 brothers, man. And IUIC brought 200 brothers. Filthy, man. Disgusting. They are not looking to wake up our people. They're not looking to wake up our people, man. They're looking to be like, I have the bigger stick. They are just like America. America don't go to war to help people. America go to war to show people that y'all mess with me, this is what I can do. They are of their father, man. They are disgusting. They are filthy. Keep going.
Despise dominion.
Despise dominion, man. They are trying to push people off the block. They are trying to make it seem like they are just Billy Badass, man. Keep going.
And speak evil of dignities.
And speak evil of dignities, man. Brothers that have warrants, man, some of them warrants are not even their fault. You know how many times we get falsely accused of things? If you are a brother from the hood, man, you know that. You know we get falsely accused for things, man. We done had so many people die or just got released from jail from falsely being accused because we were black.
At the wrong time, wrong spot.
Man. and you don't even try to understand the man's story, you got a warrant, I'm turning you in? What? Say that last part again?
And speak evil of dignities.
That's speaking evil, man, of dignities, man. You are taking our dignity from our people, man. Because you are a coon. You don't care about your people. All you care about is America and what America wants. And for that, you are going to pay the price that America pays. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom, Israel. Pay your tithes. ISUPK.com. Come find us, man. The home of the truth.